What's going on, y'all? And it's Respect is Due Guapo, Respect is Due podcast, more than a podcast, more than a show. We got another great, amazing episode for y'all today, featuring none other than...
Hey guys, I'm Alyssa.
Shout out Mr. Lisa. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Miss Alyssa is here to discuss, just different topics today. Miss Alyssa, so before, we started talking, you said that you manage a gym and stuff like that. And I see you are pretty active in online.
Yes. So I manage a gym. It's called Blaze Fitness. We're located in Marietta. We do personal training, group training, athletic training, and then like speed and agility for younger kids. And I am the executive assistant there. So, but I do work from home, so I don't have to like always be in the gym or anything. But I do teach classes here and there, and then I train on the side too. So I personal train on the side too.
That's hard. So like being a personal trainer, how did that start? Like, what was your start in that? Like,
okay, so actually it was an accident. But when I was in college, I had a roommate, and her name is Sasha. Shout out Sasha, love you, girl.
Shout out you, Sasha.
But yeah, I had a roommate. Her name was Sasha, and she was trying to lose weight, but she didn't know really how to go about it. And I wanted her to work out with me, but for some reason we just kind of never really could work out together. I don't really know what that was about, but it's fine. She wanted to get a personal trainer, so she started looking at trainers in the area, and then Blaze came up. So I was like, I'll come with you, like just to be accountability partner. She was like, okay, yeah, let's go. So I went, and then he tried to sell us afterwards, as he should. He's a good salesman. And then he sold her because she was like down for it. She was ready to take it on. And then I was like, oh, I'm just here for her, really. Like, I can't pay for this right now, because I was in college, and I was like, I'm not paying $150 a month for a gym membership.
I feel that.
But yeah, so then I was like, I wish I could work here so that I can get free classes. And then he was like, oh my God, you know what? I am looking for an assistant. So I started as a front desk person, and I stayed there for about 2 months, and then I moved up automatically. I think he was like, I don't think that she's ready for it. He didn't think that I was really like built for the position when he first met me, but then I kind of went above and beyond, and then I moved up really quickly in the business. So
That's hard. So like, what'd you say your fitness level on a scale of 1 to 10? What would you say?
compared to who? Like the average person?
Sure, like we'll say compared to the average person and compared to someone like who goes to the gym.
Okay. Compared to the average person, I would say probably like an 8. Compared to people that are in the gym, I would say probably like a 7.5.
Oh, I'm talking about positive.
Yeah, I consider myself pretty athletic.
Okay. I fuck with that though, cause I always like try to tap in with like ladies that do fitness. I think that's cool. Like, like some people like frown upon it, like girls that are more active or stuff like that. But I think it's cool, like to see women like. I just like women athletics, like far as sports, whatever. I fuck with it.
Yeah.
It's. I think it's cool to see like women doing stuff that people normally say like they shouldn't do, or it's kind of like not the normal.
Yeah, I think things that are like, as far as going to the gym, I think that it's frowned upon for women, not because they don't want them doing it, but more because of like the physical appearance that it gives you. Sometimes different women can be a little bit bulkier, or they look stronger.
I don't like that either. I think we got to get rid of that stigma. As a culture. I don't know how we gonna do it though. Like, how do you think we should go about that?
I think it takes forever to get rid of stigmas like that, and I think that since people will always feel that way, somebody in the world is always going to feel like that, is going to pass on to generations after them. But I think that women are kind of taking it into their own hands and being like, okay, well, if you don't like how I look, then you don't need to be with me. And I think that that's what I like about the new generation of women in the gym, especially because everybody's kind of in their gym era right now, which I love. But a lot of women, too, are just building their bodies for the way they like it instead of the way that
they want to be perceived.
Yeah, like it's not more to an image of what other people would like. It's what they like about themselves.
So. That's real, man. I fuck with that. Shout out to you. Shout out to that. Because I had a couple episodes ago, this she's a personal trainer, and she about to have a figure show. Blair, Be Fit. Shout out to her, man. Shout out my dog, man. Yeah, like I was having that conversation with her as well. Like, I fuck with that, man. Like, it's this lady I follow on Instagram. Like, she like real swole. She be doing like lifting competitions, stuff like that. And like, it's
Cranen?
like,
Is her name Cranen?
I follow Cranen too.
Okay, I love her.
I fuck with Cranen. Cranen hard. Cranen hard.
Okay, go ahead.
Her, but it's this girl. I can't think of her name right now, but she be lifting too, and like she like kind of bulky. But like you see like different like people in her comments. I be like, dang, like you said, some people like uplifting her. Some people is. It's like, dang. Like,
yeah, you never know what you're gonna get. You never know what you're gonna get.
people be having too much hate in their heart. Like,
Like, why are you hating somebody for getting better? I feel like that's like the biggest hating thing that you can do, and that's another thing that people always feel like scared to come in the gym for. Like they'll be like, I don't want to like be judged for not being able to keep up and stuff like that. I'm like, look, girl, everybody isn't here to get better. So if somebody's judging you in the gym, they really shouldn't be here. You're doing what you're supposed to do by trying to be healthy and like live a healthier lifestyle. I feel like a lot of people obviously are in the gym because they want to look the way that they want to look, but a lot of people aren't in the gym because it's healthy for you and you should be moving your body. Like you not looking the way that you're supposed to look isn't, you know what I'm saying? It's not the only reason why you should be in the gym. Your heart needs it, your blood needs it, your muscles need it, your bones, like, you know what I'm saying? So, I could go on and on about it, but I'm gonna shut up though.
no. This is the time for that. I feel it. Like, well, I do feel like we are like moving more towards a like healthier culture. Like, just as a like culture, just you see a lot more people being active, and I like that. Like, I feel like it was a time where everybody was active, we was playing sports, doing all kind of stuff, and then it just like died. Like, nobody was doing nothing. Like, it was just straight like phone screens,
especially with COVID.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, I can't say that because, well, for me, I lived my my life a day different during COVID.
What do you mean?
I was doing everything.
You were doing everything. You're the problem.
I probably was doing more. Believe it or not, I never caught COVID.
I did.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I got COVID 2 times. And I caught the flu like 3 times throughout that whole time period. I think the first time that I caught COVID, it was on Christmas. Or it wasn't on Christmas, but it was around Christmas. And I had to spend Christmas by myself. It was sick. And then right after, I got hella asthma problems. So if you got asthma, please don't get COVID because they gonna come back. If they went away, they gonna come back. But anyway, yeah, I think I got COVID twice, and then I got the flu 3 times. And I was in my house. So really...
Damn.
If you go out or if you stay in. But I read a book. It's called, what is it called? Oh, it's called Hidden Arguments by something Tesh. And she talks about like the past of like a whole bunch of diseases and how people used to perceive disease in the past. And one of the things that, well, basically everything that didn't work until they found out all the things that we know now. And one of the things that they found out didn't work was quarantining. And the first thing that they made us do was quarantine when we were in COVID, even though they already knew that didn't work a really, really, really long time ago. Like, so I found that really, really, really interesting. I was like,
strange.
Okay, we found that out a long time ago, but now we're doing it again.
Hey, I'm really glad that you said that though. And whoever, what's the lady name?
Something Tesh, but it's called Hidden Arguments. The book is called Hidden Arguments. It has like a tan cover and black lettering.
I gotta read that. That's actually a book. I finally heard or found a book that's piquing my interest because that's crazy. Like, I was getting so much backlash. Even you looked at me a little sideways just now when I said I didn't live my life at day. I was doing it. I really feel like I was doing more during COVID than I do now. Like,
why do you think that you were doing that, like on purpose, or it was just like your lifestyle? I'm gonna keep moving without y'all, with y'all.
And then look, I ain't gonna lie, like, I kind of got like, I have a rebellious bone in me, a little bit, but I also have like, this is very transparent. Okay, I can be rebellious. Okay, my ego can be big sometimes. But I also have crazy faith in God. Like, I'm like, man, God, if I'm gonna get sick, I'm gonna get sick. Like, God got me. But then it's also on the same hand, it's like, I drink enough. I think I drink enough ginger. And nigga said my immune system is straight because I drink ginger every day. I don't think that's it, because you can have a really good immune system and you still have something that just really takes you down. Like, I'm relatively healthy too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I juice stuff all the time. I'm making sure that I'm staying on my diet, on my 80-20 rule constantly, and I feel like I get sick all the time. Like, it's just, I don't know. But do you think that, I was gonna ask you this before I said that, but anyway, do you think that your faith in God is the reason why you have a problem with authority? Dang. great question. Damn, why you playing though? When you say that, and now like really think about it, I'm not even just saying this because, but that probably is what it is. Because I tell people this all the time. It's like I don't have a problem with authority.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't. I went to the military. I like structure.
Okay. Oh,
It's
wow.
just structure and authority that I don't respect.
Yeah.
That I'd have a problem with.
Yeah,
I can't like. I'm not gonna allow you to
Yeah.
It'd be kind of bad. Like I'd be tweaking. I wouldn't say I'd be tweaking.
I'll be tweaking. I'll
But
say that.
I can't. Let me say I can tweak. I can.
Okay.
Tweak.
Yeah.
But when it comes to authority, I don't respect. But yes, I do feel like that plays a major factor. I'm glad you said it. I never thought about it like that because I tell people all the time like the Bible hold me accountable and like stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
so dang, now that you say that, like, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. As soon as you said it, it kind of clicked for me because I think when you have so much faith in God, it's just like that's the person that is going to tell you what you need to hear. You know what I mean? When you're asking for instruction, when you're saying what you should do next, when you're trying to find out that next step, that's the person that's going to tell you what you need to hear. So if you're trying to tell me what I'm supposed to do and you're trying to act like that's the end all be all, I don't like that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like that too.
I've never, like, I literally never caught COVID, and like I tell you, like everybody was like, I'm talking about, I was catching backlash, like I had family members telling me, you can't come to my house, like, you can't, I really was like catching flack.
Okay, but were you like raw dogging COVID? Like pause, but like
yes,
no mask.
No mask.
Like.
I was out here no mask. Ask anybody that know me. I was out here. I stayed out past curfew. I did what the hell I wanted to do. I literally, I was one of the people that was in the club from time to time.
Club during coronavirus epidemic is crazy. Or no, pandemic.
It was amazing.
Y'all don't shoot me.
It was amazing.
The club was amazing during COVID.
What?
I'm sure because it was just it was just full of the people that don't give a fuck. I mean, can I cuss on here?
Yeah, you good. Oh. Absolutely. Yes. It was full of people who don't care, and it was full of like, it was just like a carefree time. No, what I mean, I said carefree time, but like. A lot of people who normally don't spend money in the club were spending money in the club because they had the money to spend.
Right.
So it was just like, it's a good environment where everybody's doing like,
y'all on the same time, man.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like, if you go to the club, you should be in there blowing the bag, but like.
I don't spend money at the club.
I mean, but you're a lady as well, though.
Yes.
I feel like it's like a 50-50 when it comes to ladies, like spending money at the club.
I don't really go to the club though either, to be honest, that much.
Yeah, these are my younger days. Like now,
Why'd you stop going to the club?
It's just not for me no more. I've been going to the club since I was 16.
16?
Yes. I've been clubbing and doing. Why? I feel like that's just get judged.
That's kind of crazy. How you even get in?
Not the right people.
You was doing the wrong thing.
Not the right people are paid.
See, that's that bad influence we was talking about.
Yeah. Know the bouncer or just
know the bouncer
or get a nigga a dub or a 50. Yeah, fuck it.
When do you feel like you started touching real bread then? Because if you giving the bouncer money when you 16.
But when I was at that time, like people was doing it for me.
Oh, okay, nice. That's nice. Yeah. So you have like people that really care about you. That was just like, yeah, bro, come on, like that's nice.
Then I was kind of hung with like an older crowd, so
okay.
Hey, look out for me. Okay, damn. Yeah, damn. You really like put that in perspective for me. Like it really looked like I never thought about it like that.
I minored in psychology in college. 4th year psych minor, graduated cum laude or cum laude.
That's hard. Damn. So what else you think is wrong with
me? We have yet to find out.
Nah, that's hilarious though. Damn.
What do you think is wrong with you? Like, what do you think are your red flags?
Are
like
my
for
red
other
flags?
people.
Like if I was just warn somebody about me?
Yeah, like if you were somebody else, what would you have to look out for in you? Or like if you were dating you, what would you like?
If I was dating you?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. That's a great question. Because I feel like the different like experiences I've had in my relationships that were everything that happened like bad was like different, like, and they got like different versions of me. So it's like, it's not to like, if I was to date somebody now, it'd be completely different from all like the last 3 relationships that I had.
But the way that the relationship ended is not really, it doesn't really account for the whole entire length of the relationship and how you were in the relationship for you. So what are your red flags? Not like you and them together.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm like thinking like the ideologies that I had then have changed. Okay. That might have been my red flag. So like
cool.
that's what I'm trying to.
So you're doing the work.
Yeah.
That's good. That's nice.
Yeah, there's certain things for sure. That's what like. I guess this probably was a red flag.
Okay.
Like, but at the same time, okay, I just it's
I feel like he's beating around the bush.
I don't know. 'Cause I don't know. It might not be a red flag for me, but so possibly like, okay, from time to time, me and the bros, because like I don't be in the club no more.
Okay.
We might play cards or shoot dice till like 4 or 5 in the morning sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, but like to some,
is that the red flag?
To some people, that is a red flag.
I don't think that's a red flag if your partner trusts you and you are where you say you are.
See, I was told that it's not even the fact that the woman doesn't trust me. She just felt like I shouldn't be out till 4 and 5 in the morning if I'm dating somebody.
No. How about you find somebody to date that doesn't want to be out till 4 or 5 in the morning if that's how you feel? That's how I feel. You're not about to take like you knew. You knew I had this lifestyle when you met me. You know what I mean? Like, you knew I was doing this when we met. So why is it now that I'm dating you that I have to change it? No, you go find somebody that don't want to be out till 4 or 5 in the morning. If you know where I'm at, you know who I'm with. Like, how do you feel about people having your location? Like when y'all are dating?
I do it. I mean, it don't bother me. Like that's something like it don't bother me. Like if you don't want to do it, like we ain't like it's really like it's up to her. Okay. It's up to her. If she want to do that, like cool. If she don't.
I have everybody's location. I have all my family's locations, all my friends' locations. Whoever I'm dealing with, I probably got their location too, and I'm probably gonna have it for a long time. Like I don't know,
that was a little
no, like if you don't want me to have it, I won't have it. But I'm saying like I just have everybody's locations, like, and it's not even like I look at them all the time. It's just like if I wanted to, I have it. Yeah. So I think if you don't give me any reason not to trust you, you can be out till 5 in the morning. It's the way you conduct yourself while you're out till 5 in the morning that would make me feel, some sort of suspicious.
And see, something I've always said to like people, especially like my younger days, because like I was hanging out late for a long time. It's like I don't need 4 or 5 in the morning for me to be doing something wrong. I was like, I could very much be doing something at 2 p.m.
At 2 p.m.
Like,
I could be outside right now. I could be at the grocery store doing something wrong.
You think it's the middle of the day, and I'm in the middle of some cheeks.
Right. Exactly.
But the younger days, like
it
could have been. It could have been like that. Not saying it was like that. It could have been like that.
Could have been like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I might have really just been chilling at 4 or 5 in the morning, but the middle of the day, I was wilding.
Yeah. Maybe somebody was available that day that you don't want me around. You don't know.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that trust go way deep. It's a big thing. And that's the lack of trust at the end of the day, I feel.
Yeah. But one thing I would say, probably my my red flag, to answer your question. But I think it's a person-to-person thing, because I was told like I can be like too honest or too blunt. Like it's a way that like, I'm not gonna say something like in a fucked up manner, like because I know how to talk to people.
Yeah,
I talk for a living.
Right, like this is my job.
I know how to talk to somebody, but like I may not say it perfect every time.
Yeah,
and the times where I don't say it right.
They gonna remember them times. That's the time they remember.
I'm not saying I'm gonna say something hurtful, but it just might come out just flat out what it is.
I'm just like that. People tell me that all the time.
So that could be potentially like a red flag for somebody.
I don't think that's a red flag. I think that the world expects people to be sugarcoated for them. Yeah. And that's just not how it is. And I am going to tell you exactly how I feel. It's not my fault that you don't tell me exactly how you feel, and you're not comfortable enough to be yourself around me. Mm-hmm. But I'm comfortable to be myself around you. So take it or leave it.
I feel that. No, for real, because I feel that same way, and also I feel like if I'm telling you something or having a conversation with you, like if we're in that intimate of a level, I should be able to like tell you my raw feelings.
Yeah.
Or exactly how I feel without it being, you know what I'm saying, such and such and blowing up into a certain. Because I want you to be that same way towards me. Like, you tell me whatever. I ain't saying say it however. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be respectful.
Okay, but you can say however, though?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, even when I say it, I'm going to be respect is number one.
Number one, yeah.
Like, it's respect going to be on the board. Going to be shown, like, regardless. Like, be respectful. You're not for real. No bullshit. But,
I mean, I would hope so.
Yeah. I ain't that type. Respect is due. Come on, man. I ain't seen it.
Right, exactly.
Man. Nah, I ain't that type. But we just gonna have to have that conversation. So yeah. So what would you say are your red flags?
I think something that people can take as a red flag is that sometimes I'm super clingy and sometimes I just really, really, really need my space. I don't think it's a red flag to me because I communicate when I feel that way. But a lot of people can feel like, okay, you was just all about me yesterday and now you don't want to talk to me today. But I think that might be a red flag. Like you said, I kind of been doing the work, so I really don't have that many, or in my opinion. Maybe somebody else might think they're really.
That's funny.
I think another red flag might be my pride sometimes. Like if we're getting in, some sort of altercation, which I don't really fight with people that I be with anymore. It's not really my thing. But if I did, and then I felt kind of some type of way about it, I might be a little bit petty afterwards. I'm not going to be like doing you dirty or anything or trying to get my revenge, but I might say something that's like, oh yeah, because you was with da-da-da the other day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. But it's like a joke though. It's a joke. It's not for real.
I know. I feel it be like that. Y'all is funny.
Yeah, and
Ladies
same thing. Like I'm really blunt. I don't think. Yeah. That's it. I don't really think. I think I would date myself. Would you date yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Except because I call people too much, though. Maybe that's why I wouldn't date myself. I would feel like, bitch, stop calling me. Well, not bitch.
Girl, stop calling me.
Yeah. I'd be like, girl, stop calling me. I don't want to talk to you all day, every day. Because when I am in love, I'd be like, oh my God, I saw this caterpillar today, like on the side of the road. Like,
that's real, though. That's sweet. That's sweet. I think that's really sweet. That's really sweet. Nah, but the part-time clingy, I could understand that because I feel like that's just people in general, though. Some days you really want to be with your partner, and then some days you don't. But I can also understand how that can be too much for somebody. For like somebody like me, and like especially like what I'm doing with my podcast, like the time I spend with my partner is like very valued, very, you know what I'm saying, intimate. Not saying like just sexually, but just
like you want it to be quality time.
Yeah, because I doing a lot, like a full-time job, full-time podcast. I go to the gym. That's what I'm saying. Like, so I could understand. Like, I don't want to exactly feel like bad for doing what I'm doing when we're away, because I understand you want to spend time with me, but like if it's being made an issue, like, oh, like you spending all, you doing all this and that. Not saying that a woman is gonna do that, but I could understand how like somebody could like think like, I know my lady prefers to spend more time with me than she does. Yeah. Like, I know it could probably put things in somebody's head.
Yeah, I get that. And if
am I a bad partner? No. Maybe I'm really just trying to build this platform for us.
Yeah, I think they have to understand that. I think that there's something like that they would have to support you in as far as that goes. Just because, like, obviously, if we're gonna be together, I'm doing this for us. Like, right. I'm trying to do this.
Trying to build a life for us worth living.
Yeah, and I'm really, honestly, I don't think that I'm clingy like that. Like, as far as like, like leave me alone. Like, I don't need to be, with you that often. I think honestly, men are more clingy to me usually than I am to them. Which it kind of like throws me off a little bit because they're, I guess, used to women wanting to talk to them all the time, wanting to be around them all the time, when I'm really not like that, and it makes a lot of men feel like I don't like them at all, which I do sometimes. So.
I like you, man.
Yeah, I like you. Like I have my own life. And I think men are usually so used to women being wrapped up in them. And
I'll tell you what it be. Normally, this is what it be.
Okay.
A girl until a dude. Well, for them, because I'm not a clean person. Like, a girl, like I have 100,000 things to do, be super busy.
I know exactly what you're about to say. Well, go ahead,
before y'all link that one time and it, poof, just her schedule's just magically just clear. Like.
I have definitely been that girl.
So that's why That's really what that be for real. So when it doesn't happen, I think sometimes they be like, damn, like
She actually does have a job. Maybe she is making her own money.
what is she doing, man?
Yeah. No, I think we're starting to build, like, obviously in this generation women have to be more independent and like provide for themselves and bring something to the table and all that extra stuff. So that's what we doing. We bring something. We get something to bring to the table. That's what we're doing.
Hilarious, bro.
Like, y'all love that question. What do you bring to the table? I have to go get it while you worried about texting me and calling me and seeing what I'm doing all day. So if you keep interrupting me, I'm not gonna have shit to bring to the table.
I've never asked a woman what does she bring to the table.
Thank God. I love that about you.
It's just like, I don't feel like that's a upfront question to even ask somebody. I feel like you can tell what somebody brings to the table the more you get to know them. That's what dating. I feel like that's what dating.
That's what dating is. Like, can you just
like,
be patient?
Like, you go lit, bruh. See, people be wanting stuff too quick, too fast. Like, if you sit there and listen to somebody and talk, like, you gonna figure out what they got going on.
Exactly.
Or like, you can see
I'm
what they
sit
doing.
back like you.
Yeah.
I feel like this doesn't look comfortable for me, like on the camera.
If you're not
I look comfortable, y'all. I look comfortable, P.
P, she look comfortable on cam? Does she look comfortable on cam?
Okay. Maybe I do look comfortable.
Nah, you good. You can put your foot up, whatever, if you need to.
Up here?
Nah, no, I'm saying like you good.
I don't know. This okay.
Kick you one.
Like that. Maybe I
Yeah, you
sit
good.
like this.
That's funny though.
But yeah, as far as that, I don't want nobody asking me what I bring to the table.
So a guy has asked you that before though?
Yes.
I feel like that does happen. That probably does happen.
I feel like the people that have that question though is really more so like the people that be like, I'm the prize. So men that be like, I'm the prize, and that women should really be like chasing after them. I feel like them be the ones that usually be like, oh, what do you bring to the table? Like, I definitely 100% think that as a confident man, you should think that you have something to offer. Like, you are the prize.
Yeah.
Like, you should think that somebody should court you just as much as you court them. But for you to think that I'm supposed to be doing everything and you were doing nothing, that's the problem.
Yeah, see that's I'm glad you said it like that. Because that's how I feel. Like, I'm very confident in everything I can do and what I am and who I'm going to be, like, going forward. Like, I'm very confident in that. And I believe in that.
Yeah.
So when it comes to stuff like that, these are conversations I really don't be. I tell people all the time, I don't really get in those conversations. So what does you bring to the table, the 50-50s? I don't get it.
What? No. We need to get into it. What do you think about 50-50?
I'll tell you in a second.
Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, I don't get into those conversations because it's like, one, I'm gonna have a conversation with I'm gonna get to know the person I'm dating anyway.
Right.
So I don't believe I'm gonna choose somebody who doesn't fit my life.
Right, exactly.
So that's number one. I think
Smart guy.
anybody should choose somebody who you don't want in your life. And making an issue about something that you don't want for your life that you don't have to choose for your life that's kind of fucking retarded to me. Like, you know, like I apologize for using those like terms, but it just doesn't make sense to me.
No, 100%.
Make an issue out of something that doesn't even affect you if you don't choose that. So
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people, especially people our age, have like this weird like false loyalty to people that they date. And I think it's because of the gray area between terms that describe relationships. So like getting to know someone versus talking versus dating versus in a relationship or whatever the case may be. I feel like we've grayed those lines so much that people feel more entitled to having like people feel more entitled to like to the point where a boyfriend will feel like he gets husband like duties, you know what I mean? Or like a girlfriend will feel like she gets the things that a wife should get out of a relationship. And that's literally not the what? Like there wouldn't be different levels in relationships if they were all the same thing. So I don't know why I think people will take it to their advantage and start using like blurring the lines so that they can get more out of doing less. Like you have less responsibility, but you receive more reward.
you spitting right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Like
You cooking right now.
no, for real. Because think about it. Like, what is talking? What's your definition of talking to somebody?
See, I'm so glad that you said that. And I did have this conversation on Power with a young lady. I said, I don't do all that talking stage, this and that. It's either we're dating exclusively, or married.
Okay.
That's
see?
literally
Exactly.
I'm not with all that
Exactly.
new, because that's why I said, I was like, I feel like talking stage, that shit got too many nuances that I ain't fucking with too much.
What
like,
is the talking stage? Like, there, it doesn't mean anything. When you're talking, I'm talking to you right now.
Exactly.
Are we talking? We're
Exactly.
talking. Like,
Exactly.
so you talking is you getting to know someone. You talking is, I don't know how you talking to somebody ended it at a, like, wait. I'm stuttering because I'm pressed.
No, I feel it.
But I don't know how you talking to somebody ended up in y'all having sex and going on dates and meeting each other's families and you being there at Thanksgiving and y'all sharing a dog and y'all living together, but y'all talking? I'm confused. Here.
It don't make sense.
I'm confused here just a little bit. Like, are y'all talking? Y'all are talking still, but you have a shared dog. Like, I just don't understand that.
Damn, you co-parent a dog with somebody you talking to is crazy.
Like,
what's your friend? That's essentially your friend.
yeah, that's your friend. Y'all are getting to know each other because y'all are talking at this point. So, I think we just need to take things, like, even a lot of other things that people drag, like, and they'll change it into something for that they can use for their benefit, like the sassy word. A man will wear a belt and some pants, and he's sassy because he's wearing a belt.
No cap. They be doing it.
Like,
I gotta stop throwing these allegations on people, man.
that's what I'm saying. Like, at some point, we have to use the words for what they actually mean. Can somebody get out a dictionary? Somebody, please. Like, I can't. So yeah, that's one thing that I really, really do not like about people, like, in this generation. It's like they will take a word and twist it to fit their narrative, and then it will be so far left from what it actually means. Yeah, that pisses me off.
That pisses me off. I can understand it does, for sure. It can get annoying, for sure. Mm-hmm. To answer your question about the 50-50 and how do I feel about it?
Oh, yes, I forgot about that.
People should do what fits their life.
Yeah.
And that's my thing for it. Like, nobody's relationship, no two relationships, no two lifestyles are the same. If you know you're a woman that wants to be fully taken care of by a guy, but you know the guy that you're dating isn't capable of that, making that an issue when you accepted it is crazy to me.
It is.
And if you knew what you want and you said that from jump, and like, I can't get behind the idea of committing to things and accepting things that you knew you didn't want to agree to. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. And like I said, people, you need to do what works for your lifestyle. Like, if I was to date a woman right now, I can't take care of her 100%.
Right.
I'm going to do something for my woman. Like I've said this before, I'm going to do certain things for my woman. And not everything, what a lot of people need to realize, people think you spoiling someone is just monetarily or financially. You can spoil somebody in many different ways.
Different ways, yeah.
Like, everything isn't just financials. Not to say, like, I won't buy much.
Like, it's important. It's a factor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but, like, it's not the only factor.
that's what I'm saying. Like, first, like, do something for your girl, bro.
Yeah.
Like, take your girl out, man. Buy her a gift.
He's spitting. He's spitting. Every now and then, at least.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, of course, our lives, we got to think about where we at in our lives right now. And you know the person that you're dating. Like,
yeah.
If you know what's going on in their life, of course, they probably can't do it 100% of the time. But that's why, like I said, like, right now where I'm at, I'm building a life worth living. So when I have my family, or I do start dating a woman exclusively, like, I'm going to be able to take care of her.
You're prepared for that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want, if in a perfect situation for me, I have my wife, we have our family. Of course, I take care of my. Mm-hmm. Me and my wife, we work our business together. Like, she doesn't have to pay for nothing. Like who don't want to?
Who doesn't want to do that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know no real man that don't want to take care of his family.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just don't. Those two things though. That's our role. Not to say like we're only a wallet, but just taking care of your family, just in general.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of families out here They got the financial backing. They don't have the support.
The everything else.
To protect backing. You know, like they don't. You know.
I don't know. I think for as far as like people getting into relationships without understanding, like, or I guess they do understand and then they just completely ignore it. I think that people, it goes back to the whole like weird sense of loyalty thing that people think that they have to people because they think that they aren't allowed to leave. Like they think that something bad has to happen in the relationship so that they can be allowed to leave. Like you don't have to, your man don't have to be beating you for you to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't have to do anything crazy or cheat on you or something because, or to cheat on you for you to feel like you can leave. Because if you don't like him, you can go. Like it don't matter if y'all been together for 8 months and you realize you don't like him anymore. You can go. You don't have to stick it out. Like
what's something you left somebody for? That you what's something that you was like, yeah, buddy, nah.
Like something silly.
Yeah, something silly and something serious.
I'm gonna do something serious first. I stopped dating a guy that I had been talking to. Well, no, we were talking and dating though. Like, well, actually, we were dating exclusively. Anyway, I left him because he wasn't romantic, and because we didn't live close together. So
I could understand that. What's romantic for you?
Romance can mean a lot of things. I think that I just kind of want to be thought about, and like I think that I'm a very thoughtful person. So in general, like I'll do all of the love languages for someone if I know exactly what they like in that area. So like everybody knows the love languages, like physical touch, quality time, acts of service, receiving gifts, and then what's the other one? Words of affirmation. So I try to hit all of those things because that's what I would want out of a partner. So I just kind of want to be thought about, like you getting to know me more. You're starting to understand the things that I like, how I like them, where, when I like them. Just show attention to the things that you're learning about me and make me feel, special or wanted.
I feel that. Make you feel sought after,
Yeah.
Like a woman feel like a woman.
Keep dating me. We're dating still. Even when we're married, we're still dating. Like, you know what I mean? Sure. I want it to feel fresh and like we're still learning about each other and still trying new things and exploring things together.
That's what's up. So how did you get to this point to like knowing what you want out of a relationship and through trial and error? I feel
yes. Unfortunate. Well, it's not unfortunate. I am appreciative of my journey. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I would say that I've been in love a couple times. Probably like, I'm not that old. Probably like 3 times. I would say I had very serious relationships, and I just started to realize more about myself in my dating life and other people in my dating life. And I say that people have like the weird loyalty thing because it was me. Like I had the weird loyalty thing, and I felt like I couldn't leave people for whatever reason because I was extremely loyal. Well, I still am extremely loyal, just for different reasons. But anyway, I forget the question.
That was it. You good. You answered the question actually.
Did I? Okay. Wait, what was the question?
I was saying, how did you get to this point? Like,
oh yes, a trial and error for sure. I think that people always be like, oh, I'm done with love. Like, I'm through with that shit. It'll never give me nothing but heartbreak and this and this and that. But honestly, you have to get your heart broken a couple times before you even start to realize what you want, what went wrong, how you can fix things in the future, like stuff like that. It's like you gotta go through it. Ain't no way but through.
Gotta go through it to grow through it, man.
Yeah,
for sure. So I feel that. But also, what's the silly thing you left somebody for?
Oh yeah, I left somebody before because I saw his butt crack when he got out the car. And then that gave me the ick. So then like that day I never spoke to him ever again. And it's like, it's so many little things like that I'll be sitting in the car like, yeah, he doesn't even know that I'm actually never going to speak to him again.
Yo.
He doesn't even know that. Like, he doesn't even know that. That's so sick.
How long was you dating him before? Well, P.
I just really, that is crazy. Like, I know, and then for you to have your butt crack out like that, it's like, I know you feel the air back there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Did
I
you
know
put his
you
pants
feel
up when
it.
he got out of the car?
No.
So you saw his butt crack and he just left butt crack out.
No, but I was like, pull your pants up right now, like, type. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told him afterwards, but it's like, how you don't know? How do you not know? As soon as I feel air in my butt crack, it's over with. It's like, I'm putting my pants up immediately. That's insane.
That's hilarious, bro. That was hilarious.
Like, you don't care a little bit too much for me. You don't care, obviously.
That's
You would just let your butt crack be out.
That's crazy. that's a crazy reason.
No.
I mean, it's. How long were y'all dating though?
Only for like 3 months. And usually with me, it's like, I don't link with guys at nighttime unless we've had 3 dates during the daytime. So usually a lot of people don't even have time to be dating during the daytime. So it takes me a little while to like go on a couple dates because a lot of people have more time at nighttime. But it makes you understand how much effort people actually are putting into the relationship so that they can make time for you.
That's real.
Yeah. So it proves who's really interested and who's not, to be honest.
That's real. I fuck with that.
It's a good tactic. It is.
Yeah.
And a lot of men obviously are going to be with you at nighttime for
Different reasons, yeah.
Yeah, so it's easier during the daytime to just be like, oh, okay, what are we going to do? You have to do something during the daytime. I can't come over during the daytime. I'm not doing that. You know, so it's like, where are we going? Are we going to the park? Are we going on a run? Where are we going?
Yeah, that's something. What's crazy is like, because I had a conversation with somebody and I was saying like, I feel like gym dates are like really like, they're becoming more popular.
Boy, what?
Like,
I started working at Blaze almost 3 years ago now. And every time I've ever been into somebody that I actually was like, I actually thought we could have like some sort of relationship after or anything, I made them come to the gym. Like, I made him come to the gym. I was like, your first class is free. It's on me. Like, let's go. I'm going to get you in the gym. And seeing somebody work out teaches you so much about them. It teaches you about their work ethic. It teaches you about what they do when they're tired. Like, how do you perform when you're tired? Do you kind of like give up? Or are you somebody that's going to kind of push through it and still go your hardest and do it correctly? Or are you going to kind of change your form because you're tired? It kind of shows you like, if there's somebody that's like a slacker or not. It shows you a lot.
Show you who got that dog in them for real.
Yeah, like, is your health good? Are you somebody that goes to the gym consistently? Because I make my workouts, and so if I can do it and you can't do it, I thought you said you go to the gym 4 times a week. It's not sounding like that to me. Okay. You know what I mean? So like,
see, that's the thing. Like, I'm one of them gym goers. And like, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna live, I'm gonna do all that. I do my cardio every blue moon. That'd be my thing. I ain't gonna. That's my thing. That's my thing. Fuck. When I played sports in high school, you know what I'm saying? When we did the cardio warm ups, like bullshit them. But what's crazy though, I'm a game time player though. Like when we playing in the game though, I'm running. Like I can do it, but like just like running just to be right. Like that's why I never was a fan of treadmill. Like I do the Stairmaster every blue moon. Yeah. And I do the bike. I could do the bike because I used to like ride bike. Like growing up, I used to like ride bikes. So I could do the bike, Stairmaster every blue moon. But like just really sitting on the treadmill for real.
You can incorporate a lot of different things though in cardio. I play
basketball.
Yeah. That's a cardio. That's a way of cardio.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I like active cardio.
Yeah. Or you can jump rope.
I'm not good at it. I try.
You don't have no coordination.
I want to get it, huh?
You don't have no coordination?
I wouldn't even say that. I just never, like, okay. I tried jump roping, like, not that many times in my life. And each time I tried it, I probably got to, like, 7 or 8.
7 or 8 jump ropes in a row? Wow. That's a big record.
It wasn't my thing. It wasn't my thing. I want to say my coordination is good, though. Like I said, I play sports, like, and I've been pretty good at them.
You have rhythm?
Yeah.
What sports did you play?
I play soccer. I play.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry, my hand-eye coordination is pretty accurate.
Nice.
I play around with golf from time to time now. Every now and then.
These are interesting sports.
I didn't do that in high school. I like picked that up.
You do it now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do that now, but
I was gonna say, what else you do? Tennis?
Every time I try to play tennis, I hit the ball too hard. Like even when I'm not trying to hit the ball hard, like the ball is just that light. Like
Yeah.
So I'd be pissed because I'd be chasing the ball. Like,
So I'll be pissed. Yeah, I think it takes a lot of skill, but it is a really, really, really good cardio. Yeah. I will say that. I feel like I am pretty consistent as well. This past month, I had an injury on my shoulder, so I couldn't work out, and it was like the worst thing ever, I feel like, to me. But yeah, I'm usually pretty consistent with everything because I make my workouts for other people, so I kind of just take them and use them for myself because I build a program for it. But I feel like the hardest thing for me is cutting body fat because I love to eat. Like I love to eat. And it's like you could do as much cardio and as much resistance training as you want, but if you are not eating right, the abs are not gonna be there.
See, I've been a person like I stopped having visible abs when I was about when I got to about 6th grade.
Oh wow, hate that for you.
From there on, damn.
I do hate that for you.
I ain't said
I still have mine.
I ain't said I ain't been in shape.
I ain't let mine go yet.
But see, that's the thing though. I was in shape. Like I was like, especially like, I was in shape.
I feel like you also kind of have to let go of that in shape that you had back then because it's gonna be so different now. Like my body, I always used to compare my body to when I was probably like 17. I feel like that's when I was like in my prime for my body. And then I just realized
that's crazy to say you was in your prime at 17.
I know, but I was though. I was.
You didn't peak at 17.
I didn't peak.
Yeah.
I didn't. I still haven't peaked, I feel. But anyway, I'm saying that.
I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like I was just so like chiseled. I think that's the kind of look that I kind of want to go back to. And I just had to realize that I'm never going to be my 17-year-old baby body again. Like that's just not something that happens. And I feel like a lot of people our age still compare themselves to when they were younger. And it's not. That's not you anymore. Your body doesn't work the same. Your fat doesn't build the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like your whole body composition is different at this point. So I feel like that's something that I've kind of struggled with as far as fitness and like physique goals go.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. I appreciated my body for what it was back then, but also understand like what I was doing there. Like I'm a lot more muscular. Like I'm trending towards my more like natural genetic composition now. Like the people in my family are like bigger, like more brolic people. But I understand I was running a lot, like playing soccer, and that's also like I was running a lot. So
all the way down.
Even though I was like a bigger soccer player, like I was pretty slim. Like so it's like I feel like I looked weird, like because it'd be like he got the shoulders and the chest, but he kind of thin. Like, but at the same time, like you said, like I eat, so I got a little pudge. So it's just like it's like a like you're not faster than me, but you know, and you definitely not. But you might got more endurance.
No, yeah, the endurance gonna get me. I got asthma.
But yeah. And then also I was like more of like a sprinter. Like if it's me and somebody, and who gonna get to that ball first?
Is you.
I'm getting it. Okay. Okay. Now we gotta get that ball. Go there. Go there.
You might got me beat.
I got about 3-4 efficient moves. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna score. That's gonna assist, something like that. Cause I know me.
Yeah.
You know I know me. I know my strengths, my weaknesses. You know. That's what I'm saying. So like comparing myself to now and then, like I had more endurance then. I was definitely faster because I was training that more. But I'm definitely like way stronger now, and I have more muscle endurance now than I had then, which I feel like is normal, especially because I'm not doing those things anymore.
Right.
Like I play basketball and I lift weights. I'm gonna do more cardio. I always tell myself I'm gonna buy me a bike. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy me a bike this summer.
Okay, that's a nice investment. You actually have to use it because I bought myself skates last year and then I didn't touch them ever again. And then I had a battery in my trunk and I exploded and I didn't know, and it got over everything in my trunk, all of the battery acid, and it got on my skates, and now I can't even use them no more. And yeah, so don't put a battery in your trunk because it's gonna explode. Also, if your trunk is open, it might explode on you, and then you actually have third-degree burns, which is actually crazy.
Did that happen to you?
No.
Oh.
I have a lid over my trunk, so when it exploded in the lid. But however, it did get all over my picnic blanket and my hammock, and it ate up all of the stuff, and the material is now burned.
Sorry to hear that.
It's cool though. Like my car still works, so
Yeah, that's yeah. Damn.
I only have one light in on it, or one light on in it, and it is the airbag light. So please don't hit me if you see me on the road in my little black buck.
I'm crying. Yo, this video is hilarious. Yo, that's funny. Yeah. So you said.
Because I will have no protection.
That was hilarious, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Damn. So, are you good at skating? I can't skate for real.
I can skate. I actually just started learning how to skate backwards. So
Nah, I can't skate.
I'm finna be like them girls on the TikToks, you know, the ones that be like,
Yeah, type shit. That's hard.
that's finna be me after I learn how to do it and get flexible. I'm not flexible. So after I do those two things, it's over for y'all bitches.
Tell them again.
I don't want to say it again.
No, I'm not saying. I wasn't saying like you.
I was gonna say that's gonna be awkward. Yeah.
It's up for
After
y'all.
that.
Damn, that's hard though. I feel with that. But I heard you say earlier about like making plans and like workout plans. So what goes into you building like a course and like a plan?
So the first thing that I do is kind of ask them what their goals start with. So let's say somebody come in and be like, oh yeah, my birthday in a month, I want to lose 70 pounds in a month. Then I'm going to be like, well, that's not realistic. So let's try to get you on something that is pretty realistic so that it's going to be lined up for your time goal, or first so that you can achieve the goal eventually, but it's not going to be as soon as you would expect. Because I think people think they can just kind of get on a diet and lose 70 pounds in 3 days and then they'll be fine because of social media and, you know, stuff like that. But anyway, point is, I start with an in-body assessment. So we have an in-body assessment machine at our gym, and it basically tells you everything about your body. So it tells you about your water intake, it tells you about your body fat percentage, it tells you about your muscle percentage, and then it tells you about basically a whole layout of your body. What's in your left arm, what's in your right arm, what's in your left leg, what's in your right leg, all of that stuff. And after we look at that, we kind of sit down and discuss their habits, their eating habits, their sleeping habits, their, like I said, water intake habits, things of that nature. And then I kind of tell them what needs to be tweaked in their personal lives so that they can achieve the goal that they want to have. And then we start talking about what we need to change physically as far as like, you know, working out goes. So we start with the personal and then we switch to the physical. And then once I assess what they can do and what they can't do, then that's when I start building their goals, especially because a lot of people that don't work out that much don't really know how to do simple things or things that we would think are simple, like lunges and things like that. They have problems with balance or core strength. A big thing that people don't have is core strength. So they have trouble doing everything else or injure themselves doing everything else because they don't have core strength. So yeah, I perform an assessment. And then after that, I pretty much just send them to classes and tell them which classes to go to. And then make sure that they're working out at least 3 to 4 times a week, at least, if they kind of want to get to their goal in a regular pace. And then we go from there.
That's lit.
Yeah.
That's lit.
Yeah. And then you can kind of, based off of what they want, as far as like them wanting to be more cut and toned or more bulky, or they're trying to torch fat, then you can put more movements that are different. So like, let's say if they wanted to put on a little bit more muscle, then I would kind of put them on a push pull and then have them doing a little bit of metabolic condition towards the end, as opposed to somebody that's just trying to torch fat. We would have them doing more compound movements and still incorporating cardio. But either way, the biggest thing, guys, the biggest thing about gaining or losing weight is satisfying your protein intake. No matter if you're trying to lose it towards the fat or if you're trying to put it on, you have to satisfy your protein intake. That's rule number 1. So
She's telling y'all. Break that down. You said compound movements. Break that down for the viewers that don't know.
what a compound movement is? Okay, so it just basically means that you're doing one movement, but you're working multiple muscles at a time. So if you're doing like a thruster, for example, which would be a squat, and then you're pressing up all the way to a shoulder press. To a shoulder press. Yeah, that would be a compound movement. Or if you are doing a lunge and then doing a curl at the bottom, that's going to be a compound movement because you're working your arms and you're working your lower body. So
She give me all some gems, man. Give me all some gems on life, relationships,
Yeah.
gym, like
Health and wellness.
Health and what, like. That's how she's spitting, man. She's spitting for sure. So, like, you know, like I said, the way I found you was through content and stuff like that. So,
Yes.
would you say you're pursuing a career in content or?
Okay, so when I first started my TikTok, it was really for fun and games. I think the video that went up, my first video that ever went viral, was a video of me, or somebody commented on one of the videos that I posted about me getting new glasses, and they were like, "Oh my God, how'd you tie your scarf?" And then I made a tutorial about how I tied my scarf, and then it went up, and I was like, "Oh my God, wait, am I gonna be TikTok famous?" And then after that, I kind of dragged it out. I made a lot more videos on it, and then it felt like fun, so I was like, okay, I'll keep doing this. And then I just had like little videos here and there of me like storytelling or talking or just kind of showing my personality that went up, and I was like, maybe people like me. But then I realized that people actually don't like me as much as I thought, because they don't be liking my videos. So. But it's cool. Like I really just post because I want
people like you. That was funny. That was funny.
But people always tell me that I should like make a podcast or make a YouTube channel and stuff like that, just because of how like my personality is, or like just because of my lifestyle. I just kind of have a lot of stuff going on.
You seem like a vlogger.
Do I?
You have like a vlogger like aesthetic. Like what I've seen, like I can see that.
I would. I just don't want to edit the videos.
I feel that.
So.
Hey, trust me, that's real. That's real.
Yeah, I can't sit down there and edit for hours. It's just not my thing. And I know that if I make somebody else do or pay somebody else to do it, then it's not going to be what I like. And then that's going to piss me off too. So I'm going to just stay. The answer to your question is no. I'm not going to make a career out of it because I am not dedicated enough to it. I'm not passionate about it.
I respect that. I respect that a lot, honestly.
Yeah.
It's something you'll use for fun here and there.
Yeah. And I get free stuff from it all the time.
Shout out to that.
So.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. So how does that like happen, and how does that work, like brand deals and stuff like that?
Yeah, so I will say that I kind of have a little bit of experience with it just for Blaze, because we kind of worked out a brand deal with Lululemon, and after I realized that things like that could just happen for regular people, I was like, "Oh, this is fun." So then I made a link tree, and I made a business email, and then I put my business email in both of my bios, and then I started signing up for free affiliate programs. So like for example, I don't know, well, y'all don't know me like that, but I have a Prozis partnership. So
no, I'm sorry. They do protein and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, so I'm a fitness
Yeah,
so I do the Prozis, and they send me free stuff every month, and all I have to do is post for a certain amount, and I get free stuff every month. So I started doing that because it's kind of more of like a product review. So when you start doing that for other people see it. And then they'll go to your link tree and they'll be like, hey, like I saw that you are like a recent influencer or like an upcoming influencer. We were thinking about sending you this, or we were thinking about sending you this. Are you interested? We'll pay you this amount, or how much do you need for this amount of videos or whatever. And then you just communicate back with them, and then you get free stuff. You get money. You get a lot of stuff from
just some
social
type of
media.
compensation.
So yeah, that's kind of where I started, and that's what I'm still doing. I just kind of take it with whatever I actually like. I've gotten kitchen stuff, I gotten blow dryers, hair products, fitness clothes, protein, food. I mean, you name it. People will send anything in the mail.
That's lit. That's lit. You lit. For real, like,
Thank you.
Damn.
Yeah, skincare, whatever you want. I mean, if it's you don't even have to have that many followers to get free stuff on TikTok either. You'll have one video blow up, which is what happened to me. It was my Mega Knees challenge. I don't know why that was the video that decided to blow up for real, but yeah, after I posted that video, I got like 27K on TikTok. And I think that I got the wrong. You know what? I'm happy that I got all my followers, because it's nice to say that I have a lot of followers. Like, oh, cool, whatever. But I do think that I approached the wrong audience, because it looks like I have a lot of followers and I don't have a lot of engagement, so people feel like I bought it or something, but I really didn't. I just got it from different videos that went viral. And then now I don't have no engagement, so it just looks bad on me, because like the people that follow me are from the Mega Knees video, or like the video of me talking about how this guy tried to marry me at the gas station, or like it's just a lot of different things.
Hold on, what?
He didn't try to marry me. He said he wanted to marry me at the gas station.
It's insane.
So yeah, I have different videos that are just like the video of like you
With
know
the child,
yeah the this kid tried to call me the N word at Chipotle. They didn't try, they did it. But yeah, stuff like that will go up, and then they'll follow you for that, and then I want to post to get ready with me. Like they don't care about that, you know what I'm saying? So the engagement is just really low. But you know, you want something, lose some.
Damn, why you playing? You just gave me some game though, cause like I'm like growing my social media, and I will say like that's one thing. Like I'm doing it like organically,
Yeah.
but I never thought about that. Like people like if you do have a video go viral, like what are they? What is it going viral from?
For.
Like so your audience, like you said, like you don't necessarily have a particular audience.
Right.
Like that's something I never thought about. Like because like I said, I'm learning social media. Like I don't.
Right.
I just have good conversations and.
I will say though that that's the best one to push to grow organically, because when you're doing videos like me, it's like people expect more stuff from you. Like, oh, you make gym content, okay. Oh, you make beauty content, okay. But if you have a podcast, they just want to hear you talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can talk about anything. So you don't really have like a niche as far as what people want to hear. It's just they want to hear what you have to say. So I think that's good for you.
Damn, I appreciate that. That's damn, you learned something there. Damn. Thank God for respect is due, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
So.
Oh God. This has been an amazing episode. Before we get up out of here, I like to always give like 2 flowers to one male, one woman. I say one male. Yeah, I said that right. One male, one female, like that you fucking with. Not saying like fucking with, but like you like what they doing.
Okay.
Be anybody as you.
Let's say for a male.
You're funny, girl.
I'm not gonna say you because you're sitting right in front of me.
Oh, I appreciate that.
But it would probably be like an artist. Can I look on my Apple Music?
Yeah, you can. That's funny.
I'm sure it probably would be, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Is it an artist? This is way easier for a man or for a woman than it is for a man.
Wow, you hearing a lot of men doing good stuff. That's funny, man. That was hilarious.
A man that I need to give his flowers. Okay. I'm gonna do J. Cole. Yeah. And it's because I feel like he's so unapologetically him. I actually went to a Drake concert recently, and you know they did the concert together. And I've been to like 3 J. Cole concerts. I went to Dollar in a Dream when the tickets was only $1. I went to For Your Eyes Only. I went to KLD, and then now I just went to the Drake and J. Cole concert together. Big as the What. And I feel like every time I see him perform, he's so minimalistic because he knows who he is. I think that he's always been real and just laid back and like, you know,
That's
a regular person. I think he's one of my favorite artists. I don't really have a favorite anything.
I feel that.
But I'm too indecisive, which is annoying at times. But anyway, yeah, I feel like he's always just been who he says he is. And nobody ever says anything bad about J. Cole. Everybody respects him, you know what I mean? And then even with his sets, like he gets a stool and or a mic, like stand, and he goes on the stage and he performs, you know, and he just sings his songs. Like there's no extra dramatics or anything. He sings the songs, the lights go out, and then he sings another one, you know. As far as Drake, he's like so big and like flashy, which I still love. I think Drake's performance was really, really good for him. Mm-hmm. But you know, that's who he is. So I think he's unapologetically himself too. But I just think J. Cole is just so raw and real, and I love him and I love his music. So I'm gonna give him his flowers because he deserves them, and I've been giving them to him for years. Anyway, the woman that I'm going to give her flowers to is going to be probably Allison Felix. Do you know who that is?
I feel like I heard that name before. They from a TV show or something?
No, Allison Felix is a professional runner.
Oh, you said Allison
Olympic
Felix.
runner.
That's that track lady.
That's that track lady.
She that was disrespectful?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't mean it like that.
She's not that track lady. She's that Track.
That's what I
lady.
meant like that. Like I meant like
Oh, okay.
she like that.
She's that track lady.
Yeah.
Woman.
Damn. I think she run the cause I ain't gonna lie, I be it's crazy. As much as I don't like running and stuff like that, I'll watch like track meets.
Yeah, me too. I love that. Yeah.
But she run the what's that brand? It's not the 4x1. It's the
Yeah, she ran the 4x1. She ran
the 4x1.
has.
Okay.
She's the second leg. She usually runs the second leg.
I was about to say I'll be watching that on TikTok.
Yeah. I love her. She does so much for like the community of women. I will say like. I think the first time that I ever paid attention to her obviously was because she ran track, and that was like what I wanted to do when I was younger too. So it was nice to look up to her in that way. I've always felt like she's been a very good role model. She's very classy, she's very laid back, and a few things that I've appreciated her for over the years is when she was in her sponsorship with Nike, she got pregnant, and they wanted to cut her deal.
Damn, Nike.
I know, that's crazy. That's insane. And she made it like she basically kind of protested it and made it known like that's not okay. You know what I mean? So now that kind of opened up the door for more people that are different shapes and sizes or pregnant or not, or for different women. And I think she's paving the way in a certain way like for that. I think that's super cool. And another thing recently that she did was she made the first tennis shoe for women, like the first running shoe for women. So every running shoe before hers basically is geared for a man's foot, I guess I should say. And she made a running shoe for women. I think that's so cool. Like, I don't know. She's just such a girl's girl, and I look up to her for that. And she tries to change the industry to work in our favor any way that she can. And I think that that's admirable in a society that hates us.
Yeah, I gotta stop making our women feel like we hate them, man. That shit is so sad, man.
Oh my God! Before we go, can we talk about? Did you see me post on my story? It was this post about a transgender woman that wanted to get pregnant so that she could be the first transgender woman to have an abortion.
Oh my God.
He's talking about he looks stressed out.
Because I was about to say something that I know for sure, like
It would have got you canceled.
would have got me flagged, canceled out. They probably took my plan.
Oh wow.
Like, I'll tell you off camera what I was gonna say,
Okay,
but
we keep it under wraps.
yeah, because I don't have no hatred towards like
The transgender community.
I don't have towards
either.
they look that whatever the community, all them letters and shit. I don't whatever the fuck.
all
it is.
them letters and shit.
I don't mean no disrespect when I say it. I don't know it. I'm not tapped in like that. I don't know it.
LGBTQIA plus.
Thank you. I don't even know what the hell all that means. But I don't like I said, no hate towards them.
Yeah.
Like, but it's just a lot of things I just don't agree with. You know?
Yeah.
And making it like that just pissed me off. I'm like, oh.
Imagine how it makes me feel
Exactly.
as a woman. I think, which they are a woman as well at this point.
Yeah.
However, I think the thing for me is that it feels like mockery in a way.
Like, bro, that shit is so much. All right, fuck
Yeah.
it. Okay, I think I'm good.
Okay.
One, that's a mockery to women, like you
Yeah.
said. Two, I feel like people be playing God. That's number two.
Yeah.
Which shouldn't nobody. Then three, to have an abortion, like not because you care to have a child, you want to bring life into this world. To have an abortion, that's fucking disrespect. Like I feel like that's like the ultimate disrespect. That's the ultimate disrespect to like God, children, life, and women, like all like together, like that group, like all together. Because one, like I'm against abortion now that like I'm more religious and in church and stuff like that now.
Why?
I just feel like if God allows something to happen, it's for a reason.
Okay.
I'm not above him to say this can't happen. And I made the decision I made a grown up decision. I gotta take my grown up consequence.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not gonna. I would never. At this stage of my life, I would never ask a woman if that happened. It is what it is.
So what if she wanted to? How would you feel about that?
I wouldn't want her to, but I also can't. Like, that's what I'm saying. I made a grown up decision. I got to live whatever grown up decision consequence that comes with. If she if she goes forward with that, like, I can't be mad at her because I ultimately, if I would have never did what I did, we would have never been there.
So do you feel like you could be with someone after they were to get pregnant and were to abort the baby?
I don't know. That's something I have to think about. I'm not sure. I don't want to say yes or no because I don't want to lie to you. That's something I never thought about that before, honestly. Because I don't plan on getting somebody pregnant. That's not my wife.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither.
So that's something I never thought about.
But that's why I support abortion. Also because obviously I want everybody to make their own choices. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you do. However, I think that in that sort of situation, that's something that I would want to have available. And I think that that's why I feel sort of, I guess, rubbed the wrong way about the entire situation with the abortion and the
That's what I'm saying. Like, that. My apologies not to cut you off.
Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, like, that's, and also, like you said, it's a mockery to people because you know how many women can't have children? And you want to have a child just to abort it?
Yeah, and I mean,
that's fucking murder, bro. Like, like you want to,
I don't know.
Bro, you want to kill a life just to, like,
just because, like, just for
oh my god,
especially
bro.
in a
oh my god,
when the world is in a or not even the world, our country is in a state where we're fighting for our rights for abortion. Like, we're actually fighting for our fucking lives at this point. So for you to purposely get pregnant, for you to purposely change your internal organs to purposely get pregnant and purposely abort the baby, I think for me it's just like
that's a piece of shit of a person.
I can't even get an abortion after 6 weeks if I get raped. Sorry, bleep that out.
No, don't bleep that. That's real. That's you know just what I mean? What the
if
fuck
I'm
it is.
Sexually assaulted, I cannot get an abortion. So for you to purposely want to get an abortion and to be the first one to do it, that grinds my gears.
That shit's some bullshit, man. Let me get my flowers. Sorry,
you go ahead. You go ahead.
So, my female flowers, I was gonna give my flowers to all the women, whether you won or lost. That's the NCAA tournament. I feel like women's college basketball is like taking over college basketball.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
Like, I prefer to watch women's college basketball than regular men's college basketball.
Regular.
I feel like it's trending that way. Like right now, like it's really they've been good. Like,
yeah, my dad said that too. He actually said it the other day. He was like, yeah, and people pay more attention to the women than they are to the men, and that's the first time in a long time that's happened. So
I want to give a shout out to all the, if you play basketball, like lady athletes, period, but specifically right now, all the ones that are in the tournament. Shout out my favorite player, Layla Buckets, man. I know y'all didn't make it in there, man. I'm a dog, man. But you know what I'm saying? I root for you, dog.
Yeah,
but
shout out Layla.
Angel. You know what I'm saying? Caitlin Clark, we support you. We love you, girl. But Angel. Don't let that girl win.
Yeah, you can't do it. You can't do
it.
Win. We believe in you.
Don't let that girl win, man.
You too, Fly J.
Oh God, you know what I'm saying? LSU, man. LSU, like, I gotta check the bracket because I can't remember. Last night I saw something about South Carolina. I was hoping that they wasn't saying that South Carolina, so I gotta check the bracket because I've been doing a lot. I just want LSU or South Carolina to win.
Yeah,
like either one of them two. LSU or South Carolina need to win. But Don Staley, we love you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of respect to you. But my female, I said, damn.
Oh, your male.
My male shout out. I'm gonna give a shout out to I don't know if you've heard it. It's a band, Ocean Alley.
I don't think I have.
It's a band I like that. Give a shout out to that band. You know what I'm saying? Them brothers over there. They make some good music that I like to listen to. It put me in a good mood. I be chilling. Yeah, so.
You gotta put me on.
I got you. But yeah, man, those are my shout outs. Those are my flowers I'm giving this week. Also, we also got to give a shout out to P, man. We love P. I know, man. That's my brother, man. P, I love you, dog. Yeah. I love you too, bro. That's my dog, man.
Y'all didn't hear him, but he said, I love you too.
Shout out to Shawty right here, man. She came through, had a great conversation. We appreciate her for stopping by. Y'all go tap in with her. Hey, shout out your socials before we get up on
Yeah. My Instagram is a.lysalicious and my TikTok is @thereallysalicious.
Yes, y'all. This has been another episode of the Respect is Due podcast. We out.